Family of 9-year-old Diana Alvarez is still fighting for justice. She was kidnapped, raped, and murdered, and now the man accused of committing these atrocities may soon be on trial for her murder. Today, Jorge Guerrero's attorneys failed to reach a plea deal, but there are still so many questions surrounding what happened. Thank you for joining us. I'm Lois Tomey.
I'm Chris Safadi. Today we spoke with Diana's mom, who continues to push for justice for her daughter.
It's in their hands. I'm not anyone. I can't make that decision, but I am the person who lost their daughter, and I will carry that pain with me wherever I go. That pain will always be with me. I will never forget my daughter. Nobody will. Losing a child without answers is the worst pain you could ever experience in life.
Wait News reporter Liz Byro live at the Lee County Courthouse right now. Liz, it doesn't sound like the plea deal is fully off the table, though.
Not at all, and in theory, both sides could cut a deal even during trial. But we learned today the state and defense had an agreement only to realize they had to insert some legal language. On top of that, Guerrero claimed he didn't understand what was happening. Dark hair, brown eyes, 95 pounds. That's how police described 9-year-old Diana Alvarez after she disappeared from her San Carlos Park home on May 29th, 2016.
There will never be another Diana in my home. There will never be another Diana to tell me, "Mom, I'm home." Never again.
Law enforcement didn't find Diana's body until 2020. Detectives say she was raped before she was murdered. Early on, there was one suspect, Jorge Guerrero. He was in prison when law enforcement uncovered her remains in Yeehaw Junction, serving 40 years for creating and possessing child porn on his phone. Porn featuring Diana. Her mother calls a possible plea bargain insulting.
When they told me, I started to laugh in front of them all. I started to laugh. I told them, "That's what they're going to do?" They said yes. I said, "Wow."
Maybe Rita Hernandez will get her wish and see Guerrero stand trial.
I'm going to go ahead and take a 10-minute recess.
Judge Margaret Steinbeck called recess number 1 right when court was set to begin.
We believed we had an agreement up until about 10 minutes ago when we realized some statutory language had to be incorporated.
So the judge called recess number 2 in hopes Guerrero's defense team could explain things to him. They could not.
We do not have a plea agreement.
Okay, but and no hope of one at this point?
Not today, Your Honor.
Diana's mom hopes it stays that way, and Guerrero stands trial. The judge asked both sides to keep talking.
Clearly, you all are encouraged to continue negotiating. There are a lot of issues in this case that I think the parties are able to evaluate and determine.
The judge ordered both sides back into her courtroom in 10 days to either finalize a deal or make plans for a trial. Diana's mother realizes she has no say in the matter, so she's letting her feelings be known to anyone who will listen. In the courtroom, Liz Byro, Wink News.